Hello world, how's everybody doing? Another beautiful day. Still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing around here. How y'all doing? So, the Xbox 360 users are getting a free cloud save to help upgrade to Xbox Series S and X, according to Kotaku. Nice little article. Says here that as Microsoft gears up for the release of the fourth generation of Xbox games, it throws a bone likely to few and probably quite proud gamers who have stood by the second generation for 15 years. The Xbox 360 users will soon be getting free cloud save to make upgrade to Xbox Series X and X easier. Hooray for those couple of people. Normally restricted to Xbox Live Gold subscribers on Xbox 360, Microsoft is throwing a door wide in the lead up to the Xbox Series X and X launch. Ain't that very loving of Microsoft? Ain't that very loving? Real nice. Love Microsoft for that. love them. I love Microsoft for that. So here's another article. This one is from Tweaktown. I'm gonna put all three links in the description box. This one is from Tweaktown. It says Xbox Series X and S can double frame rate in backwards compatibility. So it says Microsoft Next Gen Xbox Series X and Series S Duo can do double frame rate in selected games optimized for new hardware. Backwards compatibility games backwards compatibility games get significant boosts on new Xbox Series X and S console, open up a new dimension of play on yesteryear's games. And then they showed a picture of Fallout on Xbox. I think it's on Xbox Series S and Series S, and it looks pretty good. And it says today Microsoft confirmed that the Xbox Series X Next Generation Duo can double frame rate in selected backwards compatibility games. Optimized like Fallout 4 gets boost from 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second on the new hardware thanks to the advanced new backwards compatibility technique and higher end CPU, GPU, RAM, and SSD component. Microsoft is carefully to say not every game will get the 60 frames per second bump though. But this is a huge milestone that effectively changes how games can be played. Oh my God! So no more. They kill. What's that? They kill remaster games with this backwards compatibility, and that's nice of them. And then over here on Gamers Rant, the Xbox One users gets a new treat. Listen to this. Microsoft begins rolling out a streamlined user interface for Xbox One users that will be available for the Series X next month. So the Xbox Series X might not be out for another few weeks, but Xbox One owners can get a taste of what to expect. That's because Microsoft is rolling out a user interface update that introduced the new Xbox experience to both current gen Xbox and next gen counterpart. The company teased this UI overhaul in August when it first revealed the Xbox Series X dashboard, though at the time it didn't say when it would be made available. It was assumed the update would drop alongside the launch of the it was assumed that the update would drop alongside the launch of the Series X and S. Both the rollout happening now means users can familiarize themselves with the interface ahead of the November, while also benefiting from its changes on the Xbox One. Ain't that nice? So Microsoft is taking care of the Xbox 360 fans by offering cloud save, for those Xbox 360 fans who didn't bought the Xbox One, and they're offering cloud saves so they can transfer their games from the 360 to the to the Xbox Series X when it comes out, and S. And then the Xbox One users, they get to use the new graphical user interface for the Xbox Series X. So they get to try and mess around with it. And then Microsoft is taking care of their user base from the 360 and the Xbox One on up. So that's a good move on their part. So it's good to see that they're just taking care of business, taking care of their fan base, you know. And then I mean, with the Xbox Series X and S on the backwards compatibility, games are running at 60 frames a second. You know, they get double frame rate. So when the Xbox Series X and S doing that kills remaster games. So that's going to put pressure on the developers to release the update to the Xbox Series S and X. Whatever game they decide to remaster, they're going to have to just bring, if you already have the physical copy, just send the update to the console. So that's Microsoft is taking care of business, people, and they're moving. But anyway, nice talking to you people. It's Chris. He knows the Star Wars and Star Trek thing, or Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.